Good afternoon, I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching, as always, it is appreciated. Jeremy Corbyn may very well be the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom without even winning an election, and I want to get into why that is, so stay tuned. Consider liking and subscribing if you like the channel, it is appreciated as always. Keir Starmer has lost a major policy platform that he was running on, which is to reform and cut down the welfare state. He wanted to make some modest changes to the PIP payment, the personal independence payments. He wanted to get some modest reforms through the House of Commons. 120 of his most left-wing MPs have decided to say, listen, we're going to vote against you if you put this through. And the ruling party has had to curtail to their demands and actually water down, which was already very modest to begin with. Alright? This government may be in power, but the actual cabinet and the Prime Minister have no authority. They are in hock now to the radical left of the Labour Party, and more importantly, the wider Champagne socialist liberal lobbies. Now Jeremy Corbyn, he's been ousted from the Labour Party, so he's not a sitting Labour MP or a paid member anymore. However, he does still very much have the ear of the Champagne socialists. Look at this clip from Glastonbury down in Somerset this weekend. It's a little concert down south, you may not know about it, but I'll play this clip now.
If you can see that far, look on the wall right over there that surrounds this wonderful festival. And there's a message on that wall for President Donald Trump. And you know what it says? Build bridges, not walls.
Okay, this is the wall he's talking about. We have the big beautiful wall down in Glastonbury, alright? That's the perimeter fence at Glastonbury. It looks like something out of Jurassic Park, if I'm honest. This is what stops people going to the concert for free instead of paying your £400 ticket. So you get all the socialists down there buying into the capitalist system, the exclusivity that money can afford, and then they preach about open borders while they're protected around their literal gated community. That is the irony that the left doesn't do, and that is the hypocrisy that they don't do either. So they're completely dumb and ignorant to their failings. Let's just finish off this clip. And that woman with the Corbyn t-shirt, she is emblematic of the wider Champagne socialist left, alright? Nice platitudes, huggy huggy, kumbaya, let's all live in a big peaceful world together, completely divorced from the realities of multiculturalism and all the chaos that has brought to the United Kingdom and the wider West. That is what we're dealing with. So, when people say, well, how can Jeremy Corbyn be Prime Minister if he's not on the Labour Party? The political party is only good for two things, as I previously mentioned on the channel. Funding and brand recognition. If you've got both of those things, you don't need a political party. You just need to command a majority of the House of Commons. Heck, you don't even need to be an MP to be Prime Minister. That's how our system works. If a majority of Labour MPs backed him as Prime Minister, he wouldn't even need to be a member. That's as simple as it goes. The broader point is that he could still be pulling the strings of the left-leaning politicians in the Labour Party, and that's what you need to be mindful of. Any of these excesses that the Prime Minister is going to be forced to concede to, these are coming from the radical left. The radical left, he assured the Labour Party and the wider country that he purged so he could make the Labour Party electable. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Either way it goes, Starmer's done. He knows he's done. He knows he's on borrowed time. The radical left are going to try and get as much through under his centrist veneer. Alright? A lot of people think that Starmer's a safe pair of hands on the left, and they're prepared to indulge it if they can get their crap through the Commons. That's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Now, if you like this video, comment below and subscribe if you think this is useful to you. I very much appreciate your time. Have a good evening.